Charles could say some things on behalf of the South African Consulate, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Andre. This is indeed a very special moment for us. Pumzile has said it's the first time that we did, anything like this. I'm sure it has been done for white artists before, but it has not been done for a black artist, and so we are particularly proud of this moment. In fact, this started last year when I met Robert at South Africa has got a show called the Handmade Collection. And I met Robert over there, and because I took a group of buyers from the Midwest to go and look at our arts and crafts on the other side. And I don't know much about art, but when I saw Robert's work, I told him, brother, this work needs to come to Chicago. You need to come and show this. And so I was really inspired by his work, and I knew that once people get to interact with it, that they would be inspired too. And so we brought the work, so we had discussions, and we decided that we would bring him to Chicago. And then it was a question of where do we do it, and I don't know, it must have been God sent, because I met Andre and his wife, Mrs. Guichard, and we talked about it, and a couple of weeks ago we made it happen. So I'm truly grateful that it happened, and it happened in this way, and we could not have chosen better partners, Andre, and we could not have chosen a better location to have done this. On behalf of the South African Consulate, I just want to thank you. We talked about building bridges, but I think this is much more than building bridges. You have actually opened the floodgates now, so we are really grateful for that. Thank you so much.
When we don't collect art, a friend of mine worked for the Smithsonian. When he got to the Smithsonian, he had never seen African American art. It was hiding in the basement, locked up in boxes in the Smithsonian. Work that we had never ever seen. They bought it, and they stored it, and then told us we didn't have a history. So we have to buy it. I'm not a collector, but I buy whatever I think I can afford to buy. And you have to buy it, because they will hide it from you and tell you you don't have a history. And you do. So buy something, put it on layaway, do whatever you can do. Buy something for your children and your grandchildren and those who come behind you. Because when you are in your 50s and you look and you go to the Smithsonian, you look in the basement and you say, I never knew those people were artists. I didn't know we had any artists in the 1800s. In the 1900s. We have to buy it.
Thank you, Chicago. See you next time. Enjoy this exhibit. And thank you for taking time to be here to celebrate this wonderful artist in Chicago. Have a good night. Please talk to the